Well, security on Parliament Hill was slammed for telling a Calgary man he couldn't wear a T-shirt proclaiming his love of Canadian oil and gas. A guard said it might be offensive. That was 2 weeks ago, and security later apologized, except it's happened again this weekend. Same tour, same shirt, different guy. He spoke to CTV's Alberta Bureau Chief Janet Dirks.
Chris Woolen was visiting Ottawa. The Calgary man and his fiancée wanted to tour Parliament yesterday. They were told to come back later when there was room, but as they were leaving...
The security officer mentioned that if we were to come back with our I Love Canadian Oil and Gas shirts on, that we wouldn't be allowed to do the tour because you're not allowed to wear any shirts that are too political, which I thought was a bit ridiculous.
Woolen sells clean energy technology. He does not view his hoodie as political.
If my shirt said, I love the auto industry, or I love the forestry industry, or whatever, it wouldn't have been an issue. So I'm not sure why there's any sort of prejudice towards the energy sector.
2 weeks ago, Calgary oil executive William Lacey was wearing the same shirt when he was stopped from entering the Senate by a security guard.
He said, yes, you're going to have to remove that shirt because some people may view that as being offensive.
Lacey wrote a letter of complaint, and the matter was brought up in a Senate committee.
I'd like to know what happened here.
The head of security was asked to investigate, and an apology was issued with the promise of more training for the guards.
Obviously, it wasn't too sincere, or not everybody got the memo.
It's very frustrating.
Cody Battersill created the shirts for the nonpartisan group Canada Action. He says after the recent apology, he assumed it was a one-time mistake.
As a Canadian going through to tour where our government does its business, proclaiming your support for any Canadian industry. You know, there's a big disconnect, I think, between the security officers there, and they need to definitely get on the same page.
Woolen tried to take the tour again today, but because he said the line was too long, he and his fiancée decided to take in some other sightseeing instead. Sandy?
Okay, Janet, thank you for this.